How are you guys?
A pleasure to have you on the show. That song has everything. It's such a juxtaposition, how you go from this strong, visceral energy to this gorgeous, melodic chorus. Beautiful. Before you went, Europe were very into this song already. That must have given you huge sort of hopes and aspirations.
It did. It kind of just solidified that I went with the right track because I really you get 3 minutes on that stage, and I just wanted to throw in a bit of a 3-minute musical of showing all the facets of me. And, it is quite boundary pushing in its content. So I was really happy that it was so well received and so well received by kids, which was awesome. That's always a great thing when the youth enjoy it because, they're the future. We should trust them. They love it.
They certainly are. And from the song we saw in Eurosong to what we saw in Malmo was a big transformation. And I heard Michael Keeley, who's the head of delegation for Ireland, saying that you had a vision and he just let you go with it. So you just, from that day, you had the vision for what you wanted on that stage in Malmo. That must have been a wonderful creative process for you.
Yeah, it was. I mean, my team was super small, coming up with it. It was me and my choreographer in the studio kind of deciding what story we wanted to portray with the song, kind of slightly different from the music video. And then my director, Sergio Jean, had the idea to keep the ring of circles in it from the video to keep something coherent, and we wanted to just play with a smaller space and use camera angles as a kind of live music video that they hadn't really done in the Eurovision. So we kind of just wanted to bring something that wasn't usually accepted there, and I'm so grateful to the country for allowing me to go and show my little goth witchy art.
And it was everyone got behind it. You got people very excited about the Eurovision this year. I feel that you did, because it was different and that performance was so class. But let's talk about these witchy vibes, the paganism. It turns out that people in the EBU know how to read Ogham, which we didn't really expect. You call it ouija-pop. What's that mean?
So kind of like a Ouija board. I guess the thing with the Ouija board is you don't know what spirit's going to come in. And for my music, I don't know what genre I'm going to feel in the day or what spirit's going to come into me and write through me. So it also just had a really cool ring to it. And I was like, wow, I like that. I don't like to be put into a certain genre because I'm a songwriter. I write for other artists and I write for myself. And I'm never going to put boundaries on myself. So basically, I could write anything, and it's ouija-pop just because it's mine.
And I mean, there was, as Muireann said, there was great excitement about you going to Malmo and great excitement about the song. You took us out of the semi-final for the first time in so many years. And then the build up to the Saturday, and then when the votes were coming in, and thank you, Australia, we were back getting 12 points.
I know. I have to go to Oz, obviously. They liked me there. Should really go and visit them.
I mean, when those votes were coming in, were you surprised? Were you saying, this is justified because we've done such a good job?
No, I thought it was justified, I was, and we got quite a few 10s as well. So I was really happy, and I'm actually really happy because the stats are really witchy. We scored 6 in every single vote, televote, judges vote, and then 6th overall, and then Irish viewers were 600,066. I was like, that's some witchy thing happening.
It's all happening.
But I suppose we have to talk about the cloud that was over Eurovision. It's always been a political sort of a statement. The competition has been involved. It's pushed boundaries. It's a very accepting place. And obviously there were the issues with Israel and what's happening with the Palestinian people in Gaza. And that was kind of, how did it feel when you were at the centre of this, when all of you competitors were at the centre of this? And of course there was the Israeli contestant as well. How was it?
So there definitely was a cloud over it, and there was a lot of pushback behind the scenes from me and a lot of the other artists. And I just, it's impossible for me to stay silent because I am pro-justice and pro-peace, and it's very scary how desensitized and disconnected our human race is these days. And, you know, everyone needs their eyes on Rafa right now. And I mean, yes, there's definitely a tinge to it, but what I will say is what I did get out of the Eurovision was the most incredible friendships, you know, like all my queer friends there and everyone, like there's such a love, like it doesn't really have this rivalry type of feeling. It really has, everyone is so supportive, so loving, and I'm really proud of my friends who were involved in the pushback. And I'm also really proud that we got a non-binary winner in my mate Nemo. You know, like definitely things need a reform, but I think the contestants are what keeps it solid.
And Bambie, on the Saturday, there was talk and fear that you mightn't even appear on the Saturday night because you didn't take part in the dress rehearsal on the Saturday. Can you tell us about that?
So all of that is being investigated at the moment, so I can't really say more on that now. But when I can share more, I definitely will, because we're chasing the EB.
Okay, but can I just sort of say to you that the cloud was there, but I know for people who've participated in the Eurovision, they say that all the contestants are always so close together, and it is a competition, but the love that's there between all of you is just amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like, I mean, I've made some incredible friends for life. I got to hang out with Luna from Poland last week. I saw Nemo the week before, and Sylvester Belt's coming over to see me this weekend. So I'm just, you know, the memories I have for it and the connections I've made outweighs anything, you know.
And it's always important to be a part of the conversation rather than take yourself out of it. And I think that's really an important thing that you did. And something else that was really important to you is that you got to confirm in your own mind Johnny Logan's hotness. I believe.
He's so hot.
In his leathers.
He is. And he's so nice. I was starstruck. I was like, wow.
So this is when he was performing Euphoria.
Yeah.
And you were, I believe you were very taken.
I was. He was gorgeous. And that was such a good cover.
And then you had Jedward with you in Malmo and all the support from Ireland. I mean, everybody was just rooting for you. Did you feel that? Could you feel that? I know you were thousands of miles away, but did you know all the support was there?
Yeah, I did. And you know what? I had actually Eurovision were over that podcast.
Yes.
And they've been like super supportive from the start. So they're always letting me know. And yeah, the outpour of love and the outpour of support and messages has been incredibly boosting for my sense of self, in that what I did was correct, and what I'm doing is correct. And, you know, it's touching the right people. I'm getting so many messages from parents of queer kids and like videos of kids dressing up as me and doing the dance, and people saying that the song has helped them come out to their friends. And, you know, I think all of that just solidifies in my brain that it's correct.
It's great to have a role model, yeah.
That's blooming gorgeous, that is. That is just so nice. And very quickly, the turnaround was only a couple of weeks ago. You must be wrecked tired, but the Crown the Witch tour, it is happening. Tickets are going sale on Tuesday, May 28th. You're going all over the place.
Yeah, they come out today at 10 a.m.
Oh, today?
Today, yeah.
Oh, it's Tuesday.
Yeah, today's 28. Yeah, I'm excited. It's my first ever tour, and it's a big European tour. And before that, I opened the biggest rock and metal festival on the main stage in the UK, Download Festival, and I do Mighty Hoopla main stage as well this weekend. So no rest really for me. I'm glad I have my
Bambie,
week
you
to
are going
sleep.
to have a blast at Mighty Hoopla. It is
huge.
the best. It's the best gig.
I'm so
and of course,
excited.
you're going to end the tour with the big one in Cork.
Yeah, of course. Absolute Cork boy, like.
Cork boy. Did you have, because you're half Swedish, did you have the family there as well?
I had I did. My mom and my sisters were there. My aunties actually from Stockholm were down, but I didn't actually get to see them. I barely got to see anyone really, to be honest. They were running us through the mill with rehearsals.
That busy. Well, I'm telling you, the amount of teachers and school friends that are going to be like, Harry, Bambie, can I have some tickets for the Cork show? They're coming out of the woodwork. So tickets for the Crown the Witch tour, they go on sale. It is today in like 32 minutes.
30 minutes.
Yeah,
the countdown is on.
Bambie, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Cheers, Bambie.
Thank you.